What's up, guys? This is Sean Creo with Team BT13 here, bringing to you another video. This time around, it's going to be a match video. It's going to be my round 8 regional match. So me and my opponent were both X1 here, 8-1 or 7-1 at this point in time. So it's going to be Mervaloop versus Red Hybrid. Red Hybrid on the left, and me playing Mervaloop on the right. Like I said in my deck profile video, I recorded all of my matches with my hand in camera, so that I don't know, I just thought it would be cool to kind of see what I'm thinking, see what's available, see all my options in hand. I've never seen any other Digimon YouTuber do something like this, so I figured I would try it out and see if you guys like it. Let me know in the comments below if you like these match videos, and if you want to see more with other decks. I'm happy to run some matches and play some Digimon. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and play the video. So let's see. It's against Red Hybrid. I really like. It's been a long time since I played against Red Hybrid, and that is like one of the scariest things. I was constantly asking, like, oh, what is there? Which one has on deletion? What does he have on deletion effects? Which tamer is that? Like, what does that guy do? Oh man, it was because it's been a while. It's been a while, and that's honestly like the advantage of playing a deck that nobody plays. You sometimes you really get caught off guard with certain things. But this match was absolutely insane. I had so much fun against this player. We were just having great banter the whole time. But anyways, looks like I'm starting the match with a Gabu Digivolve into Scatter for 2. Save my opponent for 2. This is the absolute GOAT start. Whenever I see the start, I just feel like I instantly win, no matter what deck I play against. It's really sad. The ban list came out today. Gabu and Scatter both got hit, so this is a major hit to all of the decks I've played. I've played these cards at 4 this whole time. But anyways, he's gonna Digivolve into Flamemon and play a Takuya, and then it's my turn. I swing with Scatter, and of course it has jamming, swinging into Red Memory Boost. So already off to kind of a rough start. But you know, it's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world because he has to answer my Scatter at some point. Otherwise, it's just another body to swing. And hey, you know what? He returns the favor by swinging with his Flamemon and hitting my own purple memory boost. So it looks like, what does he do? He plays a Bokomon for 3. So that card's like insanely good with Red Hybrid, or honestly any other Red Hybrid deck. I could see it, or Hybrid deck. I could see it making a resurgence with Tommy Unban. But I don't know. Time will tell to see if Blue Hybrid is actually relevant. He Digivolves into, what even is that? Burning Gray? I don't even know. For free because Boko is broken. And it's like 10k, so swinging 2 checks with that, I guess. He hits into a Mat and a Cerberus. Cerberus first and then Mat, so I actually get to pick up the Cerberus with a Mat. So that's one of the reasons I love Mat. I always get to recycle from trash. I mean, I don't think I needed the Cerberus, but it's nice to have in my hand in case I didn't have it. And I'm set up with purple memory boost, so if I have a werewolf, in my hand, then I'm set up for a pretty big turn, especially since I have 2 scatters on the field. Anyways, he pops a red memory boost and actually Digivolves into Aldemon. I don't really remember what that one does. Not even gonna lie to you guys. I think I don't even know why he did that. I'll be honest. Maybe to just rank up, to just go up in the line. I'm not a Red Hybrid player. I'm not good enough to go X1 in a big tournament like this with Red Hybrid, so I couldn't tell y'all. He fans the turn by playing Takuya, and then I swing with my Scatter into his Flamemon. I know I have to answer his board because I'm already at 2 security. So I swing into his body, and then I play Deathclaw to delete his Boko that's unsuspended. So that was a great answer to that. I was really happy to have Deathclaw in my hand there because Boko is just so strong in these hybrid decks. It's like Boko, everyone knows if Boko's out, you have to instantly delete it. Anyways, I'm getting all my cycles in, doing my discards, trash Merva, setting it up in trash. I actually have to discard my Pandemonium or my Jack right here, which always feels weird. Especially because it's like, you know, it's Jack Ray. Like Jack Ray's a broken card, but if you don't need it at the sometimes at the start it's just not useful. And sometimes you really need other cards in your hand. So like I probably have like I can't discard the werewolf. I probably have a kill spell and Minerva in my hand, and maybe I had another Jack Raid. So there I go, swinging and deleting his Aldemon because it's AK and my werewolf has rush. So I did a full board clear there in one turn. Really, really strong counter by me. Not to gloat or anything, but that was like actually honestly I got really, really lucky with my hand there, having the Cerberus combo and the werewolf and the Deathclaw and all that to answer his board. He sets up his tamers, and then I'm not really too stressed because I have Minerva. So if he digivolves into the Emperor, then my Minerva dies, and I get to spawn Merva from trash. So I'm not too pressed about that. Anyways, I back for revenge my Minerva, which
Charge complete.
It gets to come back. If it dies, so I swing with Ignite Mon, hit it to Kuya, swing with Minerva, hit it to Kuya. And then I do have that kill spell that I'm pretty sure I couldn't trash from before. That's one of the reasons why I said to trash Jack Raid. And then I go into Minerva, using Merva's effect. I play Merva using Minerva's effect, sorry, and then back revenge brings Minerva back. And then I just have all the swings here. So there we go, quicker than Red Hybrid. You guys can see the actual speed of Mervaloop here. With Back for Revenge, it's just crazy because Minerva can come back just over and over and just keep spawning more bodies. Back for Revenge really is such a key card in there. Like I showed in my tutorial video, really, it's just you back for Revenge your Minerva, and then you pop it using a kill spell. You bring back Merva, and then you bring back Minerva. And then with Merva, with Merva, you get to spawn 2 level 4, so you're spawning like 5 bodies in one turn. It's actually kind of insane. And I know that Red Hybrid doesn't really have anything that can swamp me. I know that they have they could be running Crimson Blaze, but at that point in time, I knew I just had to go for it because of how little my security was. Anyways, looks like my starting hand is pretty okay. What did I have? It looked like I had an analog purple mem boost and a dark lizard, so I think I opted to keep that hand. Oh, double analog purple mem boost and a dark lizard and Merva. Wow, I'm actually really excited to have like videos like this because it's kind of nice to like look back and see what I had. Because sometimes when I had gameplay videos, it's like, oh, what was in my hand? I wish I know. I wonder if I misplayed, but let's see. I play analog because I'm greedy for a Gabu, and then I get Gabu. Gabu's always the best. I have a 4 of Cerberus, so I'm not desperate to pick it up right now. And then I Digivolve for 2 into Dark Lizard, setting him to 1. Choking Red Hybrid is a very key play to make here, because they can just really, really run with memory gains. Looks like he swings with Flame Mon and then hard drops it to Kuya so that he can no longer get choked. And now he has Solar Mon out on the board, which prevents reduction of play cost. So that's kind of an interesting little thing with my Merva deck. Because I can't reduce the cross, but really the way this deck works, sometimes you're doing that, but I mean, like I said, the main combo, you're playing Merva off of Minerva's effect, so you're not reducing the cost, you're just playing it. I'm swinging with my Dark Lizard, hoping it dies, not hitting a tamer, and I'm so happy it's not a tamer here, because that would just be so rough. And it actually has the luxury of dying. It doesn't have jamming, so I get to get all my cycles off in that and my turn by doing more search, playing that second analog youth, setting myself up even more. And again, guys, like in my video that I posted, like it's really easy to get. Like, look at how much I have in trash already. It's really easy to get to this much with analog youth and all the draw 1 trash ones and all that nonsense. It's so good. Anyways, he digivolves into what is it, Burning Gray, Aguni? I don't even know which one that is. And then he goes into Atomic Inferno swinging for, what's it going to be, like 2 checks? 2 checks at like 10k. So this guy's not dying 100% because Digimon and Merva are actually really weak. The only big bodies are Minerva and Merva. Everything else kind of weak. And then he goes for that Altamon play again, Digivolving for 1 because there's a Tamer underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if he finishes with a. Okay, so he finishes with an Emperor. I believe this one has a bunch of on deletion effects, so I have to be a little wary about that. But I think it may have been better to play a Tamer, to be honest. But maybe he didn't have a Tamer. Who knows? Really, what he had in his hand. But it's my turn. I Digivolve, or I pop the purple memory boost, and then I just hard drop Scatter, and then I choke him to 1 by popping Solar. I'm trying to figure out why I do that. Maybe it's because I'm really trying to get a search off, and I wanted to ensure that my Scatter died. I'm not too sure. Let me look at my hand. See, that's the beauty of it, guys. You can see what was in the hand. Oh. Oh, okay. So I mean, I could have definitely gone all the way up to into the Cerberus Werewolf combo, but I mean, I had 2 security left. I actually had no option. I had to do that. Oh man, that was rough. I remember I hated to do that. Actually, I totally remember. Popping a boost just to hard drop a Scatter to pop his Solarmon to make sure that I don't lose next turn felt really rough. But at least I could set him to 1. And you know, guys, this is the beauty of Eismon, because I'm pretty sure I saw Eismon in my hand. I knew that I could still have a level 4 next turn, no matter what. But I mean, he swung 2 checks. Pretty unfortunate. I didn't realize. I guess that was my learning moment there. That Emperor had security attack +1, so I was like, damn. I lose anyway. There's not much I could do about that one. Actually, no. I could have hard dropped Merva. I could have hard dropped Merva for the full 11 and said fuck it. At least I wouldn't have died, because I would have had retaliation blockers. But you live and you learn. I think what I was gonna do there, which one of the plays I love doing is just setting up a rookie, and then while having an Eismon in my hand, I swing, my rookie dies, and I'll just be able to play the Eismon, and then I'll still be able to do my combo, because I'll have a free level 4, and then I Digivolve into Cerberus and then play Werewolf, and then I go into my whole combo. But like I said, I was just praying he didn't have Atomic Inferno in hand, but that was also me failing to realize that Emperor Grey had security attack +1, so he was like, I'll swing 2 checks Emperor Grey. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know that. So there, it definitely would have been better for me to just play Merva, hard drop Merva for 11, and giving him a ton of memory. But it is what it is. Like I said, I tried to shake it off real quick, because I think I've played against Red Hybrid before. I know that I can beat them, so I couldn't let myself get too tilted, because this is round 8. Like, I had to win this. I really had to win this to secure my invite, or buy, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. I don't want to break. So I know it's kind of crazy to let Red Hybrid go first, but it's honestly not too bad, because even if they play a Tamer, you're pretty much always guaranteed to go to 3. So that's a good thing, especially with my deck, because you could play, like, you could choke back to 1 using Analog and then Digivolve into level 4, or you could play Purple Memory Boost, and then search. So, oh, okay, so looks like I did just that. I Digivolved into the God stack, the Gabu Scatter stack, and then played Analog. Looks like he's Digivolving to Goonie to choke me back to 1. It's just a choke battle, back and forth. I know that's the game against Red Hybrid, like I said. So I know my hand's kind of grief, so I didn't really have a follow-up turn to the scatter, and I didn't want to have to like draw for it and like hope I draw like another scatter. So I had the purple memory boost in my hand. I just play purple memory boost because I don't have a tamer, or I didn't have a purple card. If my scatter dies, I wouldn't have a purple card. If for whatever reason he decides to burning gray and pop my scatter, I'm not too mad about that. I'm not, because that means that I can still get my draws off and I don't have to swing into his security and give him free tamers. So I'm like, whatever, scatter dies, it's fine. But instead he opts to digivolve in the back and play Itakuya, passing the turn to me at 1. So again, luckily I have a Deathclaw in my hand to pop his pesky Pokemon. And then I get all of my draws off, discarding Cerberus and 2 Dark Lizards. It's always important to have set up your trash with the level 4s, because once you pop off with the Merva play, you need to make sure you have level 4s and Ignitemon in your trash in order to get that combo off, get the correct combo off. Luckily, I do have another Gabu, and then I do have another level 4 to set me up. Now I know that no matter what, if I have a Cerberus Werewolf in my hand, I know I can pop off with a combo because I have a purple memory boost. And then he swings and hits into an analog. So really lucky hit. Looked like his Digimon also have jamming here. And I pick up the Werewolf off of that. So really, really good. If I have the Cerberus, then I know I'm chilling. And looking at my hand, looks like I do have a Cerberus. And looks like I even have the 3rd analog youth. If I really need to search for my last piece of Merva or an Ignitemon, then I know I can do that and still keep turn because analog is so broken in this deck. Looks like he digivolves into into that Burning Gray. I guess to get a further draw and inheritables in case it dies. And let's see what he does here. So now I'm thinking in my head, I'm just like, okay, I'm still in a really rough spot here. He's got 2 Digimon on board that both survived. I mean, them having jamming and giving me stuff is good per se, but it's also bad because now I have to answer this board state. But I know I can do that. And then he chokes me to 1 with a Burning Gray. So I bring my Dark Lizard out, swing, hit the rookie, and then I digivolve into Cerberus, popping my purple memory boost, and then I tap the 2 analogs, gaining 2 memory because I play Werewolf for 9, gain 9 by popping Cerberus. And
Charge complete.
5 or lower, I gain a memory with analog and get to hatch an egg. So now I get all of my cycles off. So draw 2, trash 1 Cerberus, draw 2, trash 1 Gabu, and draw 1, trash 1 Demimera. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to ditch that Eismon in my hand. Looks like I don't. I want to save it just in case. Because I'm pretty sure I know that I can't. I don't know if I can end here. I think I'm just going for a board clear or something. I know I can't end. And I'm pretty sure, I'm thinking in my head, I know he can't end. So I'm just trying to decide like the perfect moment to pop off here. Oh, maybe I can end. I guess it depends on what I draw. Because I have the Back for Revenge and I have the Pandemonium Flame. Ooh, okay. So it looks like I'm going for it. We're going for it. We're going to Jack Raid. Jack Raid, Back for Revenge, Pandemonium Flame, pop my Minerva. To pop his level 4, my Merva comes back using the Minerva effect because he has 2 or less Digimon. I cross from my trash using Merva's effect, and then I play the 2 Dark Lizards because I cross from trash. And then Back for Revenge brings back Minerva. By the way, guys, I just want to say something. You can cross from trash with Ignitemon because I had a judge come in. I was like, what the heck? Why is the judge calling me on this? They were like, you can't cross from trash. And I was like, yes, you can. It literally says in text. But anyway, now I have 4 bodies on board with a Minerva. So honestly, I'm pretty sure I just leave him here. I don't want to give him a tamer. So I just pass turn. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. And like I said, I still have the Eismon in my hand. So I can keep on popping off next turn if I really want to. But now I'm presenting a really dangerous position here because in theory, I have lethal. Because if I have a kill spell, so this is 5 bodies on the board, right? 5 bodies on the board. He has 5 security. If I have a kill spell in my hand, I can pop my Minerva to bring back Werewolf. And that's 6 swings. A lot of people forget that I can just bring back Werewolf because it's a level 5. Minerva can bring back Merva or a level 5, guys. So it's good to use sometimes when you need to set up. Because if let's say you pop your Minerva and you bring back a level 5, then you can digivolve into another Minerva in case you need to make a play like that. So now I put him in a really rough place. I do have, looks like in my hand, I have Calling, I have Eismon, I have Minerva, I have the 2 Cerberus. Oh man, I'm set. I know I'm chilling. I have this game. I know there's 0 chance I lose. Except I know it's so funny because anyways, wait, I'll talk about it later. But he plays Atomic Inferno, swings 2 checks, and he's probably gonna either play Tamer or Digivolve here. With my trash loaded up, I'm just organizing my trash here. Plays a Tamer, and then now I'm honestly being careful here. I'm like, I'm trying to decide what I should swing with first, and I'm like, hey, if there's a Crimson Blaze, then I should attack with my level 4 first. And then lo and behold, there's a goddamn Crimson Blaze, and we were actually laughing about this. It was so funny. I was just like, man, if Crimson Blaze first check, then I was like, how do I possibly lose? There's no way I lose this. I was like, this is definitely game for me, unless it's a Crimson Blaze first check. Unless it's a Crimson Blaze first check, and it was. And that was a really unfortunate moment because he pops everything. Now that might have been a misplay for me because I don't know if I actually had a Soulmon in my trash. But if I did have a Soulmon in my trash and I brought back the 2 Dark Lizards, that was a misplay. Because Soulmon gives all retaliation plus 2k, so that means they would have been safe from Crimson Blaze, my Dark Lizards. So anyways, it's a complete board wipe. Well, not a complete board wipe, but it's a pretty rough board wipe here. All my level 4s dies. So now I'm in a sticky position because I have 1 security left. He has 2 Digimon on board and a Tamer. So really all he has to do is swing and then Digivolve into Emperor Gray to end me. So I'm like, all right, crap, how the hell do I survive next turn? I have a whole lot in my trash. I know I think I can do something. I think if I can survive his onslaught, then I can win the following turn. Unless he has another Crimson Blaze for whatever reason. I mean, the great thing is that my Merva gives my Minerva blocker, so he still has to deal with that threat because if he swings and he doesn't pop my Merva for whatever reason, then I can play, and he pops my Minerva instead, I can play a Merva from trash and spawn way more bodies. So it looks like I end up just dropping Ignite-Mon. My camera's loading there, so I can't see my hand, unfortunately. It was kind of buffering in and out, so something I have to work on for future videos so that we can properly see my hand. But like I said, guys, it's a work in progress. Another thing that's running through my head, I'm just like, okay, I definitely shouldn't. Well, I mean, of course, I shouldn't attack with my Merva here, and I should set him to as little memory as possible because if he chooses to if he opts to kill my Mervamon, I have the 2 analog use to gain me 2 memory on his turn. So I know that if for whatever reason he pops my Minerva or my Merva, I can pass it over to my turn, and then in my turn I can still end because I have my Minerva, which will bring out my Merva, which will bring out more bodies. So all I have to do here is just give him 1 memory, and that's exactly what I do. He's swinging with Burning Gray. Not sure why. I think he just wants his inheritables. I think he thinks he's safe, maybe, or he doesn't have much of a better play. Because I mean, what else could he really do? He can't digivolve into Alda because that Digimon has Yokomon underneath. There's no Tamer, and he doesn't have Boko, so he can't digivolve into his Tamer for free. So I guess he's just swinging, and he's trying to get his on deletion effects off because I think he gets free tamer off of that? I'm not too sure. Can't tell with his camera quality based on his inheritables. But I end up blocking with Merva because like I said, it doesn't matter if my Merva dies for whatever reason. I don't really know. I don't think block order matters too much here. I just know that if you were to target one thing to pop, it would definitely be my Mervamon. And then I block with Solmon. So now it's honestly looking like a really good spot here. It looks like he's bringing out his hybrid so that he can warp using his Takuya. And like I said, I put him in a really rough spot here because if he warps and pops my Merva, okay, sure, I get 2 more memory with analog. If he warps and pops my Minerva, I get to play another Merva for my trash. If you pop my Soulmon, whoop-de-doo, you popped a level 4. Good job, bud. So he's just in a bad position. Like that's the thing about Red Hybrid. That's one thing that if you know the matchup, you can abuse it. If you can deter their aggro, they have no defense. It's kind of like a war of attrition. That's kind of how I tackled this set. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna tackle some defense tackle his offense with my own defense. So I go all the way to 5, and then back for Revenge by Minerva in case it dies in security, and then boom, it pops. I pop it anyway, and then I get the whole combo off. Luckily, I didn't hit Crimson Blaze first check again. So now I'm just resolving Calling's effect. Grabbing back a Psychmon and Minerva, I guess. And I do that because I think I have Eismon in my hand. If I need to, I can go back into another Minerva if for whatever reason this onslaught fails. But chances are it's not going to fail because now I have Soulmons. So this is why Soulmon can be clutch. Honestly, Soulmon didn't come up too much. I'm actually thinking about decreasing the count from 2 back to 1 and doing 4 Dark Lizards. But in situations like these where you really just want to secure your DP thresholds, it's totally fine. And of course I swing it out and get game 2. So yeah, really intense matchups here with really intense games with Red Hybrid. It's just it's like can you stop their onslaught? If you can, you're in a really good position. But it's also a matter of do you hit their tamers in security? Because if you hit their tamers in security, they just get so much value off that. That's kind of how like all hybrid decks work, really. And that's why. Oh wow! Wait a second. Did I win that? Oh shoot! I guess I won, huh? Oh, that was a 2-0. Yeah, I guess that was a 2-0. All right. Okay, anyways, guys. That was a 2-0 against Red Hybrid. I hope you guys like that gameplay. Yeah. I mean, Red Hybrid, the most Unga Bunga deck that you could think of. Mervaloop managed to out Unga Bunga it. So, hope you guys liked the video and you guys could see kind of the thought process behind all my moves here. Let me know what you guys think of the whole camera and hand in the middle thing. I kind of like it, but I want to see what you guys think. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Your DP thresholds, it's totally fine. And of course I swing it out and get game 2. So yeah. So that was actually game 3. Don't mind me, I'm super tired. But upon reviewing, I realized I was silly. But yeah, that was an absolutely insane match against Red Hybrid. So much fun. My opponent was such a great player. That game 3 was absolutely insane. The Crimson Blaze with me having literally 1 card in deck. Oh my gosh, that was just so much fun. And he even was like, I'm not even mad. I lost that. That was just such a great match. And I totally agree. kudos to the Red Hybrid player for doing well in the tournament. Very solid match. Let me know what you guys think about this type of video in the comments below. I think it was really awesome to be able to show my hand, record my hand in a big tournament setting like this. I'm definitely wanting to do something like this in the future. I personally love it. I think it's a solid idea. But let me know what you guys think, because I'm so happy to do this with other decks, so that newer players or players who are trying to learn new decks can fully understand certain thought processes and lines of play, correct lines of play. Anyways, I'm always happy for your guys' input, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.